Alex, a young man who loved hiking, decided to venture into the dark forest, a place he had never been before but had heard eerie tales about. The village elders had warned him against it, telling him that people had gotten lost in its depths, some never to return. But Alex paid no heed to their warnings. For him, these warnings only fueled his curiosity and adventurous spirit. Having made his preparations, Alex set off early in the morning. When he entered the forest, the silence that enveloped him and the shadows of the dense trees made a strong impression. It was starting to get dark, and Alex began to feel a little uneasy. As he continued walking, he suddenly heard a whisper. "You're lost," a voice murmured. Alex looked around, trying to find the source of the voice, but couldn't see anyone. All he could hear were the rays of sunlight filtering through the trees and the sound of the light breeze. As he walked on, the whispers grew louder. "We'll take you too," the voices murmured. Alex was now truly scared and decided to turn back. However, no matter how far he walked, he couldn't find the way out of the forest. It was as if the forest was trapping him inside. He had lost his sense of direction and began to panic. Night had fallen, and Alex decided to sit down under a tree to rest. He drank water from his flask and ate his sandwich. The air was cold, and Alex began to shiver. Just then, he saw a shadow. The shadow was slowly approaching him. Alex stood up and started to run, but the shadow was following him. Alex ran so fast that he couldn't remember ever running so fast before, but the shadow was just as fast. After running for a while, Alex came across a cabin. The cabin door was ajar, and he went inside. The cabin seemed abandoned. Everything was covered in dust and cobwebs. There were old photographs and torn pictures hanging on the walls. Alex decided to rest in the cabin for a while. Perhaps when morning came, he would be able to find the way out of the forest more easily. He lay down on one of the armchairs and closed his eyes, but he was having trouble sleeping. The whispers he kept hearing and the shadow he had seen made him uneasy. At one point, he heard the door creak open. When he opened his eyes, he couldn't see anyone. Perhaps he had just imagined it. When he woke up, it was morning. The sun was shining through the small window of the cabin. Alex left the cabin and started looking for the way out of the forest. He felt more refreshed and his fear had lessened. After a while, he found the way out of the forest and ran back to his village. The village elders were very happy to see Alex. Alex told them about his experiences. The elders told Alex the secret of the forest. They said that evil spirits lived in the depths of the forest and that these spirits trapped those who entered the forest. These spirits were the souls of people who had lived in the past and met with bad deaths. Alex never went to the dark forest again after that day. He tried to forget the incident, but every night in his nightmares, he heard those whispers and saw that shadow. The forest had become not just a fear for him, but also a trauma. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like for more content like this.